Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Ultimate Ironman series. Last episode, we knocked out a crucial milestone, and that was unlocking fairy ring transportation. This episode, we were going to get our house looking right, unlock some more teleports, continue questing, and step into the wilderness for some dangerous prayer training. Good day, everyone. We are starting this episode off strong by completing the giant dwarf quest. No, we will not be attending that meeting because it is a very long cutscene. No, definitely do not. And quest complete. Sweet. That is a lot of experience and 2 more quest points. We're up to 101. And I think now what we're going to do is we're going to work on a couple farming quests. I want to get Forgettable Tale completed and the Garden of Tranquility. That'll give us a good chunk of farming experience. And then we can also, after Garden of Tranquility, we'll have an activated Ring of Karos, and then clear up some inventory space. Also, I want to say, if there are any Ultimate Ironmen out there, veterans, I apologize for my inventory. It could probably be a lot cleaner, but it's all part of learning this game mode. I still don't really know what I'm doing most of the time. So, anyways, let's go do some quests. Whee! All right, no time has passed for you, but for me, it's been a couple of hours of running around. But that is the Forgettable quest completed. That is a very strange quest. Like kind of obnoxiously long, but anyways, 28 farming, that's fantastic. 55 cooking too, sweet. My inventory is an absolute wreck right now. I've been getting things that I need that are requirements for the Garden of Tranquility quest, so let's go start that. These cutscenes, they're still so good. Speaking of great cutscenes. Well, the king got what he deserved, and we got some juicy farm experience. That is 32 farming. Skipped us over willows, so we can now do Renars. Sweet. I think what we're going to do now is I'm going to clear out some inventory space. I got to get rid of my weapons because I want to go to Entrana and complete Enlightened Journey. That is next on the list, so let's go. Alrighty, so we're going to be taking a bit of a detour here. We're up to the part where we actually have to get the willow branches in the Enlightened Journey quest. Unfortunately, the tree is not going to be grown by the time I need to go to sleep tonight. So what we're going to do is we're going to go knock out 20% in each of the Corinne favors so we can do all of the related quests. So what I would like to do is work on getting the Cerdis Memoirs. Because that will be a nice teleport, nicer than the Chronicle. I mean, the Chronicle is nice, but now that we have access to plenty of Varrock teleports, it's not as necessary. And the Memoirs would be very nice getting around Corinne. So we're going to work on those quests and try to get the Memoirs. But first, we're going to go get a pickaxe so we can actually get the 20% in Lovacaine, and then we should be able to get 20% in everything else after that. And there's 20% Arceus. We are going to use all these on Mage, since we have a pretty viable way of training rune crafting now. Sweet. There's 20% in Chazian. Alright, we're going back to Veos, and this should be Client of Corinne complete. Let's see here, about your clients. Hey, there it is. Client of Corinne completed. We are going to use these lamps on Hunter. There's a specific reason why. Nice, 1300, that's perfect. That's exactly what we need for the Queen of Thieves quest. That's why we're using Piscaria, or the 20% on the Piscaria's favor, so we can go do that quest. So let's go do it. Poor Conrad, dude. Do we want to kill him brutally or softly? Let's kill him softly. You realize you can't really kill someone softly, so you brutally murder him. That's great. And this should be Queen of Thieves complete. Sweet. Now we actually have some charges on our memoir. Alright, let's go do the rest of them. Quest complete. Completed. Lovacaine has got to be the worst house to get favor in. I mean, I feel like Jagex could have done a little bit more here, spice it up a little bit. Y'all let me know what you think. Quest complete. One more to go. And quest completed. So we have now finished up the memoirs. So we have a full book. We use that on that. All right, use some shades in favor. Sweet. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go back and finish up the Enlightened Journey. We do need to get 40 fire making real fast, so we'll do that and then finish up that quest. Yeah, so for some reason I thought that after you checked the health of a willow tree, it automatically had 6 of these branches, and I would just need to wait for like another 6. But that's not the case, so we might be here a little while. Also, there's not really anything else I can do until I complete Enlightened Journey because I want to get on the construction grind afterwards, so we might be here a little while. And boys, there it is. Enlightened Journey complete for 34 farming and 41 fire making, which is super nice because now we have access to the balloon transport system. But more importantly, we can start construction now. So what we're going to go do now is actually go kill some tree spirits and try to get lucky. We're going to be cutting a lot of oak logs for this construction grind. So it'd be really nice if we could snag a rune axe, at least an adamant axe, but try to get a rune axe so the construction, getting the logs just goes a whole lot faster. And we can get that house looking right. So we've been holding on to this amulet of accuracy for a while now, but I just don't think it's worth the inventory space while we do this construction grind. So sadly, I think we're gonna have to part ways with it, but we'll get something better in the future. And there it is, boys, the adamant axe. I don't think we're going to stay here for the rune axe because I don't really think it's worth it. I'd like to start on this construction grind, so let's opt to it. All right, our inventory is all ready to go to start on the construction grind. I don't think I mentioned this, but we're going to be doing mahogany homes to 50. I think it's just the best use of the oak planks. And I think it's the most efficient way to save a little bit of cash. So that's what we're going to be doing. But first, I realized I have not been alching rune arrows for quite some time now. So I thought, to try to be a little bit of efficient, we're going to go and do some LMS and get a little stack of rune arrows so that while we're doing the mahogany homes and running around, we can also be getting some mage levels and also a little bit of cash. So we're going to do that. And I forgot to mention, I am a subpar PKer. I'm really not that great. I might average 15 or so points an hour. Just to give you a reference, it's not a super fast process for me. There is 40 construction. Hey, with that construction level, we are now 1,000 total levels. So let's go make our Ironman status permanent. All right, if we talk to Mr. Adam here, let's see. I'd like to review my Ironman mode and permanent. Yes, I understand. Yes, status forever. Awesome. We are now always an ultimate Ironman. All right, if we talk to Mr. Ross here, that is 50 construction, which is what we have been working towards. Now we can finally start working on our house, getting some teleports in there, making getting around a lot easier. So we're going to go work on that. But before we can do that, I did need to get the crystal seed for the crystal saw because I'll be using it for a few boosts while getting our house in order. So that is the Eyes of Glorfree completed. Hello, everybody. Right now, we have the wardrobe, the armor case, the toy box, fancy dress box, and the treasure chest. We also have 3 portal chambers. We got. Well, we just need to basically buy the runes so that we can afford to focus these on teleports that will just help us, getting around the game. So right now, what we need to do is we need to get money because I'm broke. And so first up is to work on the rogue outfit because what I want to do, instead of going back to the agility pyramid, I want to get thieving levels anyway. So I thought getting the rogue's outfit would help getting money while we were blackjacking and also get some thieving levels. So I think that's what we're going to do next. And here we are, freshly death piled and ready to go. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. In the past I've gotten pretty lucky, so I'm hoping we can snag this rogue outfit pretty fast. And after several hours for me and no time for you, we have the full rogue outfit, which is just absolutely necessary for long-term blackjacking. So now we can go over to the wardrobe, store our graceful, I believe. I think I just click on that. Yeah, okay, and it stores graceful. Fantastic. And now we go blackjack. The goal is to get about 500k coins. I'm not sure what thieving level that'll give us, but that'll give us a good chunk of change so we can buy the rest of the runes that we'll need to redirect all these portals. So let's go knock some people out. Well, hello there. Fancy meeting you here. We just missed a level, but that is 60 woodcutting just came in. I had some AFKing to do, and I wanted to change the scenery because blackjacking can be a little hard on the wrist. So, anyways, we took a little detour, and we got 60 woodcutting and 50 fire making. Just to get that out of the way, 50 fire making is needed for a few quests in the future. So, the reason we wanted to get 60 woodcutting is because very soon after we get our house in order, I want to get on Avis Accumulator, and so 60 woodcutting allows us access to the woodcutting guild, so we can get the mithril axe whenever we need to, and that way we can do animal magnetism whenever we want to do it. Anyways, we'll go back to on to thieving now. I want to get 65. Well, hopefully I'll get 65. We still need about 250k. Hopefully get 65, 66, and then we'll be done with thieving and we can move on. And with this pickpocket, we should be 65 thieving. Nice. And that unlocks the Minifite thugs, which are just south of here. 65 seems like a good spot to stop at. I wanted to get 500k, but I think 430k is going to be enough for what we need to do. So let's go buy some runes. All right, we now have the runes to go make the portals. Bam, 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 bam. All right, and here we are. Welcome to my humble abode. To the south, we have the Varrock, Artie, and Faldor teleports. Over here to our west, we have the Draenor, Battlefront, and Salve Graveyard portal. And to our northwest, we have the Finkenstrain's Castle portal and the Arceus Library portal. All these will come in handy through various quests and skilling grinds. I did leave this one open, and my plan is to make this one the Corrend Castle teleport. But we need 66 mage, and we can boost for it to be able to make that teleport. I think what I want to do is do a little bit more LMS. We have a lot of quests to do, and while we run around, we're also going to be alching to hopefully get the 66 mage requirements so that we can build that portal. So let me give you a quick overview of what I want to do. First, I would like to do Merlin's Crystal and Holy Grail to get some prayer experience. And then we can go on to the Demon Slayer, the Golem, and do the Shadow of the Storm for some more RFD quest requirements. Then we're going to do some more RFD subquests, like Evil Dave and the Alfred Bar Crawl and Horror from the Deep. We're going to do the Wanted Quest, Making History, and finally Animal Magnetism for a bit of Slayer and prayer experience before starting the prayer grind. So in case anyone was wondering, I thought I'd show a little clip of me doing LMS. I just want to give you kind of an idea of my skill level in case anyone was interested. I managed to get actually top 4 right now. So I just want to show a clip of kind of my clicks, my thought process, my switches. I'm like I've said before, I'm pretty subpar. I think I've played like 80 games and I've won one game. So that gives you an idea of kind of my skill level and also like an idea of how long it takes me to accumulate these LMS points. But anyways, just wanted to show a clip in case anyone was interested on how bad I really am. I did, however, manage to get the kill though. A And after not too many games, there is 12 points. We can get the rune arrows we need. We're just gonna go ahead and use all of our points. All right, and that should get us some 66 mage and give us something to do while we're running around doing quests. So a little update for you. We had some AFK time, so we went ahead and got 58 fishing and 57 cooking. And while we were fishing, we grew ourselves a cat. Hopefully he'll be an overgrown cat soon so we can do rat catchers, and it would just be really nice to have a wily cat to be able to, kill the hell rat behemoths or whatever they're called. But while we were fishing, we got ourselves a beginner clue scroll. So this is actually the first time building a stash unit, which is going to be super useful. Hopefully, as we do clue scrolls, we'll be filling a lot of the stashes, just because it's so helpful on Ultimate Ironman where you don't have a ton of space to be able to store items needed for clue scrolls. So anyways, I think if we stand here, I think I need to equip this, and let's see, little raspberry. Talk to Yuri. Oh, first step clue scroll. Fantastic. Let's see what sort of garbage loot we get. Yikes. Anyways, let's get to questing. Quest completed. Completed. Well, I'm back with my man Allie, just trying to get some more nature runes so we can finish off these rune arrows. And I've decided that I think I want to do the rat catcher's quest. Just having a Hellcat is so useful, and I may as well get it done now rather than later. So we're gonna do Ichthorin's little helper and then rat catcher's quest, and then we'll go back to our normal questing. Hey, there is 66 magic while I was running around doing quests. We managed to snag it, so that is amazing. So now what we can do is we can do a wizard mind bomb, use it to boost to 69, and then we can make the Corinne Castle teleport in our house, which will be super useful in the future when we start Slayer. So that's pretty cool. Completed! Well, guys, we had a little bit of time to kill for our kitten to grow before we can start rat catchers. So I thought I'd go ahead and build this Corinne teleport. So let me take wizard mind bomb. Gotta do this quick. 3. Corinne, where are you at? Corinne Castle. Wait, what? Oh. Bam! Alright, that is going to be so nice when we start Slayer. Alright, back to questing. That is rat catchers completed. It is time to sell this guy on the market for some death runes and go grab us a wily cat. Well, guys, we got the wily cat, and my lord was that quest so much easier with the wily cat. 100% worth it. There's Evil Dave mini quest complete. So I think what we're going to do next is we are going to go drink the finest ales RuneScape has to offer. And after running around RuneScape getting absolutely smashed, that is the Alfred's Bar Crawl mini quest completed. And now we are going to go investigate the horror from the deep. The horror from the deep has been vanquished, and that is a lot of experience. On to the next one. Wanting quest completed. And there is making history completed for 1,000 prayer experience up to 32, almost 33. And originally I was thinking we could go ahead and do animal magnetism now, since we got the Slayer experience we needed from the wanted quest to be able to do animal magnetism. However, there are still several prayer quests that we can do to get some more experience before jumping on the green dragon grind. There's actually 4. They are Another Slice of Ham, Mountain Daughter, Ghost Ahoy, and Spirits of the Elid. Now, if we do that, we'll get a little over 15,000 more prayer experience, which will get us sitting at about 38, 39 prayers, something like that. So I figured, before we start the green dragon grind, we may as well do the quests that will help us out in the prayer grind. So let's go do them. Yo, Sigmund is a twisted dude. Quest complete. For 34 prayer. Oh, would you look at that? Another healthy cat. And another 200 death runes. Completed. That is some juicy prayer experience. Up to 38. Oh, we got our first overhead. Sick. Alright, one more prayer quest to go. And that is Mountain Daughter done. We are finally done with all of the prayer quests that we wanted to do. So we can finally go do animal magnetism and then start on the prayer grind. And this is why we went ahead and grinded out 60 wood cutting. Because now, straight into the wood guild, which is a current task, okay? And then we talk to Perry right quick. We can get the mithril axe and go do animal magnetism. Who else did this quest in middle school and saw this guy and thought, what an absolute unit. And I've just closed the chat box, but there it is, boys. Animal magnetism completed, straight to the accumulator because we're already 50 plus range. So now we can finally go kill some green dragons. All right, boys, here's the plan. I think what we're going to do is death pile and lumbridge, pick up our range gear. I decided to go with a maple shortbow and addy arrows. I did a little bit of LMS. I think it'll just be a little bit faster death piling and setting myself back up. But anyways, we're going to death pile and lumbridge, pick up the range gear, and also the law runes, earth runes, and air runes, and the wines for food, just in case, for whatever reason we get hit. And then I think I'm going to minigame teleport to Ferox Enclave, pick up the addy arrows with the LMS points I got.
and then I'll pretty much have a full range setup. Actually, no, I'm gonna go through the Soul Wars portal, pick up a green D'Hive body for the extra range accuracy, and then I think just run north to the green dragons right about here, and then I'll just get an inventory of green dragon bones, use them on the Chaos Altar, and then rinse and repeat. As far as I can tell, I'll need about 56 Dragon Balls, so hopefully this shouldn't take too long, and I shouldn't have to death pile too many times. But this is my method. I kind of made it up. It's probably not most efficient, but that's all the fun of learning. So let's do it.
Look at this absolute free-to-play unit, dude. It's definitely a little more tedious killing the dragons over here on the west side, but honestly, I'd rather just stay on this side. I feel like not a whole lot of people come here, especially not PKers, so I'm feeling decently safe. I'm hovering over the log out button. I don't risk a whole lot. We have some money to fall back on just in case we did die, but definitely more click intensive. But like I said, it's nice just being on this west side. Just have to run a little north to use the bones and then come right back. So hopefully this goes well and we can do all this in one go. That's 40 prayer coming in. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. All right, we made it out of the first trip alive. Thank goodness. I got hit one too many times by the dragons, but we lived. Sweet, let's do it again. I've never thought about this before, but these wines are actually a really good source of food. So like when I death pile, I just restock on like grapes and jugs. And I mean they cost like 8 GP, but gives me a good food source for, if I do take damage from PKers or dragons, like I have something to fall back on, which I've never ever used in my life. Like that's just one of the cool things about Ultimate Iron Man that I love playing this game mode is that I keep finding new things to use that I would have never thought of, previously. Whew, we managed to live once again. We got 43 prayers, so we have overheads now, but I want to go for 45 because, Eagle Eye and Mystic Might are just really nice prayers to have. So I think one more inventory and we should be done. And we have managed to escape once more with 45 prayer. We are officially done. And that is where we're going to end this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching. I am having so much fun on this account. Here's a look at the stats. We broke 1100 total level. Got the 45 prayer, which is going to be super nice as we continue questing. Next episode, we're going to keep questing. We're going to grind out a lot of the prerequisites for the Elven quest line. We got to do the infamous Underground Pass and Roving Elves, so we'll be doing a little bit of melee training, just getting our stats, bit of maybe some skilling here and there, just getting our stats up, and just working on mostly prerequisites for the Song of the Elves quest. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.